Measured Gaming Battle Report, Blades of Khorne versus Stormcast Eternals. Massive shout out to all of our members and also to Tin Box Hobbies for sponsoring today's video. G'day, motherfuckers. Joel here from Measured Gaming. We're back again to feed the meat grinder or the wood chipper. That is Pats Khorne Army. How you going, Pat?
Good, mate.
That's good.
Stop wearing the same shirt.
I'm back on the Stormcast, but this isn't like an optimal list or anything. This is literally just to feed the Skull Reapers some nice big juicy targets. Yeah, I've got a list which is probably the best, I reckon, Stormcast list that you can take, but anyway, that's another story. This is not it. So 2,000 points on the nose. We're Lightning Echelon, which means when one of the Extremis Chamber units, which I've got 3 of, charge once per turn on a 3-up, they fight first. So it's kind of nice. And then the general is the Lord Salasant on Stardrake. He has the not Quicksilver Draft, whatever the fuck it is. He can fight first once the game artifact, and then his command trait is whenever a unit dies, he can give a 5-up ward to something. We've got 4 Fulminators. There's 1 unit of 4 in the General's Regiment. They're going to be getting +1 to hit and wound against Pats General's Regiment stuff. Second Regiment, we've got a Drakespawn Templar with 2 units of 5 Vigilors. They're a staple in my list now. And then in my 3rd Regiment, we have a actually the proper model, Knight Relictor, with a unit of 5 Vanquishers and then 6 Griffhounds. 2,000 on the nose, 3 drops. He's really good. He, in the shooting phase, pick an enemy unit within 12 inches. On a 2-up, subtract 1 from their ward roll, so that's why he's in the list. He's also a priest, but I haven't taken him for that, but he will be doing some priest shenanigans. Pat, talk me through your list.
Stuff. Basically the same as last week, except I had to move some shit around.
Yep.
Because 10 Skull Reapers, 5 Wrathmongers, 5 Wrathmongers, 1 unpainted unit to cause a Karanak, Bloodstoker, Rumgor Ritualist, the 10 Wrathmongers, the 2x10 Skull Reapers and the Dickhead with the Whip are in the General's Regiment. That won't be the case going forward. I just didn't think to reset it. He's got the thingo that ignores all negative to hits and to his control score, which I don't think you have any, but whatever.
Not today. My army is very much a smash your face in as hard as I possibly can list. So, yeah.
So this is pretty similar to last week's list, except to make room for this dickhead, I had to trade a unit of Wrathmongers down for these losers.
Claws of Karanak, making their debut on the channel. Their nice black paint scheme. It's very rare that you often see that Pat has unpainted units to my fully painted army.
I've been very busy at work. So
I will lap this up as just the first victory of the day. Anyway, we're playing.
Jaws of Gallet, probably the best scenario.
So Jaws of Gallet, 5 objectives in the middle, 1, 2 more, 4 points for the tactic, obviously, and then the underdog can remove an objective off the table.
So I'm rolling without my faction terrain today.
That's intentional, isn't it?
No one's going to waste their time standing in it, and just give people something to charge in your backfield.
Yep, so it's not a case of Pat's forgotten to bring it, it's just a case of he has no use for it today. So
yeah, it just gives people something to charge onto an attack and increase their movement.
Yep. All right, very good. We'll roll off and set up and all that, and we will be back very soon. All right, end of deployment. This is what it looks like for the old Stormcast. We've just got some Griffhounds and the Vanquishers up front with the Fulminators and the 2 Dragons and the Priest up the back. For Pat, Claws of Karanak going over to this objective. Big D-Thirster coming right downtown, turn 1, no doubt. And then the rest of his army just huddled around as far as they can be. Cool. So we've got a decision to make. How far can the Bloodthirster move? It's 20 inches, isn't it?
Fair old way.
Is it
No
only
spoilers.
Is it only 20?
12.
So he moves 12 with a 3-inch. Is that with the 3-inch Murderlust?
With a 3-inch Murderlust, he moves 15.
Okay, so what? 15.
Then he can run 6 inches, so he can move into combat.
Well, yeah, if you're auto 6, so 18, 21. If you're
Or
auto
he can
6.
move 15 and charge.
Yeah. So we're out of 21, so it means that you have to charge, which is fine with me. I'm going to give you turn 1, I think, mate.
No, he just has to get within 3 inches. 24 inches is the number you're after.
24. Well, it would have been easier if you just said that to me.
No.
Mate, it's Friday. I've had a cunt of a week. And, yeah, anyway. Fuck it. If you want to sacrifice your bloodthirst to turn 1 like you want to, you can. Yeah, we'll give you the turn.
All right.
Good luck. We'll be back some stage of Khorne, turn 1. Oh, they're going to move on to their...
They are.
Oh, well, that just completely changes my decision. Because that happens before turn
1.
These guys do have 24-inch shooting without having to move. So they could just potentially fuck the bloodthirster up pretty hard. Nah, fuck it. You can have the turn, mate. We'll play for the double. That's what this list is for. Back soon. Just before, we're into Khorne's charge phase. In the hero phase, Pat, you banked some points up, didn't you, on your Rumgor Ritualist? I counter-prayed with Knight Relictor here, rolled a 6 for Translocate, which was to put my Lord Salazar on Stardrake over on this piece of terrain, which was Pat's battle tactic, just to make it a little bit more difficult for him. And, then you've just sort of... Oh, bloody phone. He's moved up his stuff here. And I did 2 wounds to him in shooting, didn't I? In your shooting phase. Spent another CP on the Lord Salazar here. And you just got some charges to do now? If any? Good chat. All right. End of the turn. All the action was over here. Pat actually decided to charge once she was paying attention to the game. And I used my once a game fights first with an all-out attack and ended up doing how many wounds to you? 9? 8. Yeah. You attacked back. You did 2 wounds.
He's made 25 attacks so far without rolling a 6 in his career in these battle reports.
Yeah. You did
got
2
3 hits through, rolled 2 1s to wound.
2 mortals to me on the charge, and then I rolled a save roll of 6, so you took a mortal back. You do get your battle tactic though, which is the important part. So full 10 for Khorne. Going into Stormcast, turn 1. All right, end of the turn. I'll just quickly breeze through it. We farmed 5 points for my priest. We chose to kill the bloodthirster in combat, slay the tyrants for order, which is what we ended up doing. We shot off a Skull Reaper over here, ran the dudes up in the middle here. These guys are just holding this flank just to tow on that objective as well. And we dropped down 1 unit of Vigilors who put a couple of wounds onto the bloodthirster, turned his ward down by 1, and then the Stardrake finished him off in combat. We've got 1 guy left here with the Stardrake who did actually 2 wounds to them, to the Templar. But that's going to be a full 10 points for me. 1, 2 more and tactic. So we roll for priority now. Here's a 4. That's a 2. You got what? 1 blood tithe. You can probably get into me, but I'm kind of out of range to be able to do anything. So I'm going to give you the turn here. We'll just keep the order, and we'll be back some stage of Khorne turn 2. All right, just in the end of the movement phase here.
Man, as long as she's still alive for now, I'll mark that bit of terrain.
Yep. All right. So what was your battle tactic again?
Hold 2 objectives.
Yeah. Whatever it's called.
Take 1 objective, and one of them's got to be with the unit.
Attack on 2 fronts. Yeah. All right. So you've just sort of run over onto this one here. You've whipped them.
So they can run and charge.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll kill a Stardrake.
Yep. I can't redeploy because that one guy's still alive. And then you've murder-lusted into this unit here of Vanquishers.
Hold them in place for the charge into the
Yeah.
Stardrake.
And you got the icon out. In your hero phase, I got Healing Storm off just to heal up this Stardrake, his 2 wounds that you took previously. And
Boys will have a hard time killing that with a 3-up save, to be honest. So
yeah, we'll see. See how we go.
we'll see.
All right, we'll go to some charges, and there's no shooting from me. Oh, actually, they might see what Fulminators do in the shooting phase and to shoot you.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be back some stage. Well, at the end of the
redeploys?
No redeploys, no. I can't redeploy with anything. If you want to try and get into both of my Stardrakes, then I welcome it. Yeah, that's that. We'll be back at the end of combat, end of the turn. All right, end of the turn. There is one Stardrake down, but not without losing a couple of Skull Reapers. It's 2, wasn't it, that died from Mortal's back, and then the one Vanquisher, so 4 out of the 5 Vanks dead, and then the Stardrake. To the wound as well.
Pretty badly for the Skull Reapers.
Yeah, you did.
So I was lucky.
I mean, you did 14 mortals.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. 7 6s out of 50 attacks.
I'll take 7 6s. Anyway, so that's that, isn't it? So you'll score 1, 2 more, and battle tactic for 10. Going into Stormcast, turn 2. Battle tactic will be to take their lands over here. Back soon. Just before we do some charges, in the hero phase, we jacked up 4 points on the Knight Relictor there. In the movement phase, there was a very interesting sequence of play where Pat redeployed and then murder-lusted his Claws of Karanak into the Stardrake. Then all out attacked these guys and took them off to the wound, thankfully.
Thanks to some incredibly lucky dice rolling on Joel's part,
Yeah.
and some incredibly poor. So when you say thankfully, you mean thanks to the dice gods.
Yeah, for sure. That's you don't thank God every time you do something.
Well, if you're an athlete, you should thank God for that, because it implies that you were something other than very lucky there, which would give the viewers at home a false impression of your skill.
Right. Well, there's not a whole lot of skill. I prefer to be lucky than good, right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's noted.
over here, these guys had a field day as well. They took out, one of these dudes, did 4 wounds, I think, after your saves. And then the Stardrake killed off 2 more in the shooting phase in that middle unit of Skull Reapers. Over here, killed off another Wrathmonger with the 4 Fulminators shooting. They're looking to do a charge there. So we'll do that now, actually. So what do they get? They get a 7. All right, they're in. They were 6 away. Get the point. They're in. And then Stardrake, I've got no CP. 4.
You moved him 6 out.
Yep. He wasn't 6 out of there. It was 6 out of the claw. That's not 4 inches anyway. It shouldn't be. It'd be closer to 5. Yeah. It's all right. So Stardrake's out. No CP to reroll. Gee, that's a bit unfortunate. What do you say about that, Pat? That's a bit unlucky, don't you think?
What did you spend your CP on?
It was an all-out attack to be able to actually get him to charge.
Well, you could have shot him off with the Stardrake.
Doesn't sharpshooting combat. Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, bit unlucky, wouldn't you say, mate? Hey? Glad I got that one on
You
camera.
might get the double.
Glad I got that on camera, hey? Fuck. Anyway, alright, over here, 3 up, they're going to fight first. There we go, they're fighting first. We'll be back at the end of the combat phase. Alright, end of the turn. We killed off those Wrathmongers. You saw me fail my charge here. Rolled the 3 up, and the one Vanquisher that was in combat managed to kill off 1 more. He did 2 wounds and he didn't kill off anything. So that'll be 10 points.
I'm kind of hosed if I lose this priority roll, I reckon.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully winning it. 5. I will take the double. And no battle tactics, so we'll get straight into it. All right, no charges here because you fucked me with a nice redeploy and murder lust. You've tagged all 3 of my units up just within 3, so I can't shoot.
I'm kind of hosed anyway.
Yeah, well, The Vanquishers, they shot into both units of these dudes, and he managed to kill off a couple. Well, one from each unit, wasn't it? So it's nice. So no charges. We're going to go straight into combat. So we're going to go with the this guy first. We're going to go there. We're going to make sure that we just tag your guys within 3. I want you to actually be in combat with me. I didn't want to do his rampage either because then I'll be out of 3 to I can't charge. So because you can just take him off from this end. All right, we'll be back at the end of the combats. Sorry, do you want to keep going or?
No, keep going.
Okay.
6 by 12.
End of the turn. Didn't go well for Pat. He killed my Griffhounds. He did 20 mortals to the 6 Griffhounds. Killed off a Fulminator, and then I just chewed both of the units to bits. Successful double.
Yeah, the Stormcast lack of rend really hurt him in that one.
Well, when you're lacking a save, it doesn't help either, right? Doesn't help the cause.
Bit of a tough day at the office for Mighty Khorne, but I reckon we can pull it back.
And this was an army you were meant to flog, mate, so...
No, but...
Yeah. That's alright. You still got play, you Khorne, you got blood type and all that shit.
Yeah, I can summon on nothing.
Yep. Alright, we'll be back some stage of Khorne turn 3.
6 points.
Yep. Talk to me, what did you do in your turn, Pat?
Ran all my stuff down to the middle.
Yeah, from...
Scored an ordained charge, battle tactic. Joel took the middle objective. I got my battle tactic and 6 points, leaving us tied.
Alright. Going into Prio for turn 4, right? So 1, that's a 4. I will take the turn. And
oh, did you want to kill that thing?
Oh yeah, I will. I'll do it.
You have to fire it.
Yeah, I'll. Sure. Yeah. Alright.
I also rolled one of my prayer, which was something different.
Yeah, it only had a couple of wounds left, that thing, didn't it? Cool. Yeah, I'll take the turn and I don't know what I'm going to do, but yeah. All right, back soon. Just before we do some charging, went for the reclaim the realm. So have a unit in each table quarter outside of 6. Just kind of banking on doing a charge here to be able to do it, but brought back a unit of Vanquishers, banked up some more points, done some shooting. We've killed off the whip guy. What's his name? Whatever he is. Yeah, you don't know what his name is. Fair enough. And these guys here, they shot over here. We've just got some charges to do. So we're going to go with the Fulminators first. It's a 7. I don't think that's going to be in. You can just measure that for me really quick. No. And the Stardrake, that is a 8. That should be enough to be able to get in. So, hang on, leave him there. Back soon. I'll move him. Yeah. All right, that's the end of the turn. Khorne currently tabled. Stardrake nommed 2 of the Wrathmongers and then killed off the Realm God Ritualist and the last Wrathmonger, which in turn got rid of the Rathax. So I've got my 4 units in the 4 quarters for 10 points. I've got all the objectives. Khorne turn 4.
Tough day at the office.
Alright.
Right, so long story short, I bought the Wrath of Khorne in, failed everything with him and lost the priority, so that'll be that.
Yeah, we just sort of blitzed through it off camera. Dropped down here. He took 2 wounds from these guys shooting him. And then failed his re-rollable charge.
Failed the charge, failed the re-roll, lost the priority, so he's going to get shot off the table before he does anything.
These guys just come over here and kill him.
So that's pretty much that.
Yep, so game, mate.
Good game.
Yeah. How did you think that went? Any thoughts?
About what I expected.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I honestly thought you were just going to fucking blitz over the top of me. Like shit through a goose.
Stormcast have a low win rate because most of the people that play them are absolute spuds. This army has absolutely everything in a variety of builds. It just can't compete against the absolute top tier.
Yeah.
Against a dog shit army like Khorne, this army got shot off the table.
Yeah, and like I don't even have long strikes, right? And that's the...
No, just
Yeah, it's just a lot
chip
of
damage from
a lot of
6
chip.
different units into
Yep.
an army without any saves.
Yep.
That's what happened.
Yep. No, I love the 2 units of 5 the Vigilors. They're probably like my favourite.
Oh, Stormcast don't have friends. Well, you only need it against fucking dank old Troggle.
Yeah, and that's what the knob's for. That's what the turning off the ward is. You know, like that's the idea.
I honestly didn't think I was going to win this one.
I thought you were just going to.
No, unless you all gather your shit in one spot and stand still to be hit.
Oh, look, I think getting lucky on that translocation at the turn 1, like in your turn, putting him over there, because you were going to send that.
I would have just gone over there, killed a fucking screen and got them killed first turn.
Yeah.
Those things, they're only in the list to be summoned back onto the table.
Yeah.
They're not worth 470 points. They're dog shit. They're there to give you something to do with your blood type.
Out of the 3 games he played with the Thirsters against me on this channel so far, the Whip guy has been the only one who's done anything.
That guy has made 25 attacks without rolling a 6.
Yep.
Like, that's just luck.
Yep.
You can't help dice, but
He's just
Khorne's not a good army.
he's an edgelord, mate. He's just waiting for his moment.
Look, I don't enjoy losing that badly, but
Yeah, that
Stormcast have a very strong book. I don't know why they're not up the top tier.
Yeah, you want to know why? It's because people just run fucking long strikes and seriously, they just rely on them to win them games. I'm either going to do an article on Plastic Crack or I'm going to do a video about why long strikes suck and why you shouldn't take them. And it's not even going to be clickbait. But
yeah, they're just doing chip damage all across the board. The whole army's got a fucking 3-up save.
Yep.
Oh, they've got no wards on, except for the guy that gives them wards.
Yeah.
They've got the best prayer law, they've got a good spell law, they've got everything.
Yeah, I'm...
As someone who plays them all the fucking time, I have no idea why they don't dominate the game more.
They are in a very good spot at the moment. It's just... Yeah. Like, even the Fulminators felt pretty good. It's like...
you can't really judge them against these guys.
No, but off the charge, at least they're doing 2 damage with their sticks now. Used to be go from 1 to 3. So you can't really tie them down and expect them to do nothing anymore. You know?
Yeah, I mean, Stardrakes, they're fine. What are they worth?
He's 480.
Yeah, 480 for that or 480 for that. Take your
460, yeah. I think he's the same price as a Drakesworn Templar.
No, for that one.
Oh, for this guy, yeah. The 4 Fulminators is way better. 3-up save.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no ward, no mortals.
But they got the good book, just the overall glow up. You get a unit of infantry back. They've got a better automatic respawn than Chaos.
Order have the best battle tactics in the game, like the 2 to choose from, in my opinion. Yeah. Especially how Order
No, I didn't think I was going to win this one.
I honestly, I guess my feelings about Stardrakes are still stuck in the last 3 editions of the game when they've always been rubbish. This is the first time where they've actually got good amount of attacks and damage on their...
The other option was to tie them up and prevent a charge with the blood type. A couple of that had gone a bit better, but...
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you played out of your skin when you think about it, like getting the claws of Karanak in over here.
Yeah, that's a good little gimmick. But
yeah.
You're asking to be lucky. And Khorne can't afford a whole bunch of little units to come up the board because the cheapest unit's 100 points and that dies like...
Tell you what though, I'm really loving having just more units, like not relying on big reinforced units to do all the heavy lifting in the game.
Yeah, I've got no choice.
And that's why I'm taking these Vigilors, you know, because they're impacting the game.
Stormcast have got dirt cheap effective units, like 120 points for...
Yeah, well, I mean, they're 140, right? So, like, it's not a huge chunk, but it adds up really quick when you take 2 units.
You get 8 wounds of fucking Claws of Karanak with a 5-up save for 140.
Yeah, they got the pre-game move. Like, there's differences.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I did not think I was going to get up here.
Yeah.
Oh, you got Griffhounds for fuck's sake. What are they worth?
80 points. Yeah.
2 wounds apiece, 12 wounds. They're the best screening unit in the game.
Yep, and they've got the perfect sweet 6 models, right? So they can just string out the line. Yeah. Yeah. Like, Yeah, I don't know. My eyes have opened up about the Stardrake now. He's fucking...
Yeah.
He's actually not too shabby. There we go. Fucking model up, painted up.
Yeah, they can get pretty much everything. You've got options. I still wouldn't play mine. They're dog shit. But...
I don't know. I think they're the kind of army that you would actually enjoy writing this for at the moment.
Never had any feeling for them.
No. Oh, fair enough. Anyway.
I'm start taking these wankers to Sydney, but...
Maybe you're just going to drop the Thirster.
I don't know. Without the Thirster, you've got nothing.
You got 4 units of Blood Reavers, mate.
Yeah, but they'll just die.
Yeah.
And there's nothing in this army.
He just dies too, though, right?
Honestly, what I should have done there was just had nothing for the turn, bought him on in your turn somewhere safe. So out of range where he couldn't be shot. Like, you can't just keep not performing forever.
Yeah, there's going to be...
Without a Bloodthirster, you have got literally nothing to spend your blood type on.
Yeah, it's bizarre, isn't it?
No, it's a terrible index. There's no...
Yeah. Oh well, good on you for persevering, and
yeah, I gotta take him to Sydney.
That's all we'll say, I suppose. So anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Shout out to all of our members who have signed up to that. The draw for the
don't forget it.
the draw for the Tin Box Hobby objective markers will happen at the end of September. And yeah, thanks again to Tin Box Hobby.
He can't just go on whiffing. He's got to hit a 6 or something.
He will. One day, mate, your time will come. I don't know how many times he's died to Stardrakes over the years, actually. It's been a bit. Anyway, that's all today, folks.
He's got to get in there and fucking kill something at some point.
Yeah, he'll do it. Good on you, buddy. Alright, catch you guys.